The next witness signed up is Alan Krinsky. Welcome.
Thank you. Chair Wisniewski, Vice Chair Picard, members of the committee, I want to thank you for the opportunity to testify today. My name is Alan Krinsky. I'm a Senior Fiscal Policy Analyst at the Economic Progress Institute, and I'm here to testify in strong support of Senator Kazaar's Bill 2166. I've submitted written testimony with more details and data, but I just want to as you consider what to do with the bill, today I want to raise up for you 3 points this afternoon. First, and this sort of follows this I get 10 minutes, takes 10 minutes to do this, but it may take some people 10 minutes to get a payday loan, but that could lead to months or years of debt. Because the payday loan industry is not primarily interested in offering a service for the benefit of their customers. What they're offering is an opportunity to get caught in a cycle of debt. And I think as we heard, the industry is only profitable if that happens. If everyone paid their loan, took one loan and paid it, the industry would not operate. They're dependent, its success is dependent on people not paying their loans right away, flipping them 10 or more times, and paying the same fee. So it's like borrowing that same $100 or $500 over and over again, paying another fee each time on the same amount. That's the business model, and that's why it's described as predatory. And even if I suppose if one freely chooses that the first time, once you're months or years into a cycle of debt, not so easy to exercise that free choice to get out of it. And just think what hasn't been said is that there actually are more recently alternatives. There are small loan alternatives, places like I think Navigant Credit Union, Capital Good Fund, even Bank of America I think started to offer things. There are now increasingly small loan alternatives out there. So that's point one. Second point, echoing what the treasurer said, if this was such a wonderful service, such a harmless service, then 15 years ago, the U.S. Defense Department would not have concluded that predatory lending undermines military readiness. And then Congress acted to protect active duty military by capping loans at 36% for people in the military. So if this sort of lending undermines military readiness, it undermines the readiness of anyone, all Rhode Islanders, and we should follow the lead of Congress on this, on ending this. And then finally, although I'm not presenting testimony today on Senator Kazaar's Bill 2435, that's also on the agenda, I would note that his bill seeks to cap the state's usury rate at 12%. And I realize there's a whole section of Rhode Island statute called interest and usury. And a person can even go to jail for engaging in criminal usury. I'm not suggesting today anyone should go to jail, but what I'm pointing out is that this other bill would cap the state's usury rate at 12%. In addition to this, the governor and the administration have proposed on a different issue, but they proposed taking the penalty for late payment of taxes, which has a max rate of I think 18%, and lowering that to 12%. And in making that proposal, both the governor and the Secretary of Commerce at least suggested that a rate of 18% might be usurious. So if we're going to consider 18% as usury or bordering on usury, in that case, then how can we not consider 260% as usury? I realize financial industry has special rules, but payday lenders ought to be subject to the same rules as the rest of the finance industry. So those are 3 points. This legislation, as I think the chair mentioned earlier, has come before this committee many times. It's been far too long. And I think if you did a straw poll of your colleagues on the Senate and the House, I think you probably have a majority to pass this on the floor. And so I would urge you to send this out of committee, send it to the floor, and give people a chance to vote on this bill. And I'd be happy to take any questions.
Thank you very much, Alan, for your testimony and for the